Hello there, thanks a lot for coming by PosterCentral.com's video blog today. I'm Pete Howard, and you know, it might not look like you expected it to, but this is it. That's right, the world's earliest, I can't say world's first because we don't know, but certainly the earliest Marvin Gaye concert poster we're probably ever going to see in our lifetime. Oh my goodness, 1959, when Marvin was a member of Harvey and the parentheses new, close parentheses, Moonglows. You know, let's just get right to the pictures, right? I mean, this is just so fascinating. Look at this. Here's a picture of the new Moonglows, 1959, and there's Marvin, second from the left. And then, as I adroitly flip it over, you've got here Harvey and the new Moonglows, and 1959, and Marvin is second from the right. So there's photographic proof. Yes, indeed. The future sexual healing and heard it through the grapevine guy was once a member of the Moonglows. By the way, special thanks to Marv Goldberg's R&B notebooks on the internet from whom I cribbed those pictures and printed them out for this. But boy, you know, it's just hard to believe such a legend was just so small time once upon a time. Although the Moonglows, members of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but he was just with them for about a year. In fact, the year before this, in 1958, Marvin co-founded a vocal group in Washington, D.C. called the Marquis. Well, they put out 145 on OK Records, went nowhere, so the label dropped them. Meanwhile, the Moonglows, again, who had had much commercial success, they'd been going through many changes, and essentially they ended 1958 by breaking up the year before this. So, group leader and lead vocalist Harvey began looking for a new set of Moonglows, naturally. And going on the advice of Bo Diddley, right, his Chess Records label mate, Fuqua turned to the Marquis and relocated the group, including Marvin, from Washington, D.C. to Chicago. And he called them Harvey and the New Moonglows. Although sometimes the new wasn't there, and perhaps sometimes the Fuqua was. You know, these Hatch showprint posters can really vary with their names and so forth. Now notice underneath the Moonglows name there, interestingly enough, it does say recorded hit, which is a little bit clumsy, 10 Commandments of Love. Well, you know, if you're an oldies fan, listen to, you know, oldies radio or R&B fan, you'll know that is, of course, a famous song. So I was surprised to hear that it only went to number 9 R&B and number 22 pop. That's really sort of a weak performance for such a well-known song, and it was sung by Harvey Fuqua. And then, next to that, the other song title on the poster, 12 Months in the Year. Now that was recorded just in April of ¡59, and what's really cool, you can go listen to it, is that Marvin Gaye has a spoken recitation in the song, and you can clearly hear it's him. So, you know, that's just way cool. And another fun aspect is it ties Marvin Gaye even further into this concert poster as being definitely, you know, a show that he was a part of. So, yep, this is 14 by 22 inch window card, and it comes from Hatch Showprint in Nashville. It didn't really come from them. What I mean is they printed it and laid out the type and everything back then. And they've got that, you know, sort of classic or well-known split fountain effect on this. As you can see, it goes from, you know, the yellow to blue colors. Now, Hatch never put their name on their original concert posters. I know, never say never. They usually would not. But this actually came from the archival files of Hatch, and it was quarter folded, as a matter of fact, down to fit into there. I don't know if you can see the quarter folding there, to fit into a file cabinet. So this was the file copy, and you know, as collectors like to say, probably the only one to survive. I mean, it doesn't exactly have visual pizzazz that people would save it because it was cool, like Fillmore posters or something. You never know, sometimes a musician's family would save one, but certainly a scarce piece, that's for sure. So, where was the concert, right? Where did it hail from? Well, guess what? That's a good question. I don't know, and you know, who does? I mean, there's a million, as you can see up the top there, there's a million Elks clubs around America, and we have no other clue where this is from. It does say Twilight Hour. Maybe that was just like a club slogan for their live entertainment series on weekends or something like that. I don't know. And as you can see, it does say Saturday and Sunday, May 9th and 10th, 2 big nights and 2 shows nightly, okay? But then it says ticket good for 1 show, 9 o'clock until question mark. So that gets a little confusing. I think that's very clumsy wording. I mean, when does the second show start on Saturday and Sunday evenings? I don't know. Okay, quickly, the other two acts on the poster, cannot ignore them, please, by any means. You've got Excello Records artist Kid King Combo on there, and too bad there's no song titles for them because their records had crazy names, and if you're hungry, watch out. Banana Split, Chocolate Sundae, and Greasy Feet were three of their better known songs for the Kid King Combo. And then that bottom line, look at that, MC, Christine Cottrell, MC. She was an R&B singer who worked a lot with famous names. I mean, Louis Armstrong, B.B. King, Coltrane, Little Richard, Fats Domino, and so forth. So the bottom line of this poster is not a throwaway by any means. Christine had quite a pedigree. But the main attraction, without a doubt, of course, Harvey Fuqua and his ancestors would say he's the main attraction. Pretty big Harvey word there. But, for Motown fans and collectors, how often are you going to find a 50s Motown concert poster? Even though, of course, 59 is when Berry Gordy got going. But still, it's just Marvin Gaye in the 50s is just outrageous. So, hope you enjoyed seeing this today. It's been really fun showing it to you. Have a good day, and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.